Welcome back, Greek Army. Today we're going to talk about Worldwide Token, version 3, the Reflectionary fork. Now, I didn't want to make this video, but when people call me a liar and saying what I say is a lie and not true, and you shouldn't believe it, it's all lie and hearsay, that is when I must make a video. So here it is. Never fear, because the Greek is here. Welcome back, Greek Army. I'm the Greek, and I'm here with another video for you, just giving you the plays, the news, the scams, the things that you need to know about in DeFi. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is my own opinion, should be taken for entertainment purposes only. Never fear, because this Greek is here. If you like what I do, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I release the newest, greatest, best content for you. Now, I had some issues with World in the past. That was whatever. Prado, whatever. I said I wasn't going to do any more videos. I wasn't going to do anything. Just keep my name out of your mouth. Just don't talk crap about me. Don't call me a liar when I point things out to you. Don't think everything you do is the best thing ever. Okay? So, Sunday, the dev kind of rugged them, but didn't rug them. He had access to the liquidity pool, which everybody gave him a pass for that, even though your dev had access to your liquidity, which is very dangerous as a token holder. So he was like, we're going to figure this plan out. And all of a sudden, Monday, there is a token made and a pink sale. So right away, my alarm bells were ringing. I'm like, this either was planned, this dev hack, because they knew the chart looked terrible and they needed that wasn't going to work. Maybe they couldn't do the game, so they had to create a scheme. I'm not saying that happened, or they did something crazy with the contract. How did they make the contract? I was like, how did they make it so fast? If they lost their dev, how did they make a contract? So these were thoughts that initially went through my head. And then the contract's made. They do good on pink sale. I'm thinking, okay. And somebody then points out something to me. They point out that it is a fork of another token, and it's called Pepe with cat, called Kate. That's the symbol, Kate. C-A-T-E. Now, that is not even the biggest part of this, and that's why I didn't even care that it was a fork. I just brought it up because it's just funny, because I'm like, okay, how do they make this? That's why I brought it up. But then they call me a liar and saying it's not. So here I'm going to show you that it is. So let's go. So here you can see that I am on the BSC scan. I typed in the contract and I'm on the page for the token, the worldwidetoken.com. Everybody can see this. It's on the blockchain. This is what's great about blockchain technology, right? All right. So now we're going to go click on contract. Similar match source code. This contract matches the deployed bytecode of the source code for contract, blah, 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 blah. Okay? The constructor portion of the code might be different and could alter actual behavior of the contract. So we're going to click on this because this is what it matches. This is what it was forked from. Okay? So you'll click on it. It will bring you to here. Token tracker, Kate, Pepe the cat. And it will show you that it matches. Now, I had developers look at this and come to me with this information saying that they didn't even change things in the code, like names and function names and stuff like that. And just because you don't have 666 billion trillion tokens doesn't mean that it's not a fork. That stuff's easily changeable, okay? That stuff's just like you put in a value and that's all it is. That makes no difference. The code is the same. Now, why does this code matter? It's not the fact that you forked something. If you forked it, tested it, and then optimized it and used it for you, it would be good. The problem is they rushed it and they went straight to pink sale on Monday and gave little to no notice. And this is a code that has issues with gas and it's not optimized. So, what does this mean for you, the holders? It means that the way to explain this gas is every time it's got to query all the lists for reflections. And so as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, there's a lot of bloat in this contract from what I was told. And it's got a lot of extra functions that are not needed because it wasn't optimized. So the gas will keep getting bigger and bigger the more wallets there are. And the more wallets there are, it's got to query more, and when it triggers, it's going to make you pay more in gas. Some people said you could pay upwards of $5 per transaction in as little as a couple of weeks because they didn't optimize the contract. All right. That is the problem, and that's what I was trying to bring up to Prado. And all he took was, oh, it's a fork. It's not the fact that it's a fork. It's the fact that it was rushed. It was not tested. There's no way it was tested because they would have found this issue. And if it was audited, they would have found this issue. Now, how did they build the contract? That is the good question. And I will show you right here. So, if you are a world holder, how safe do you feel that this is how the contract was created? I will show you. You'll go on Pink Sale, you click token, create token, you'll click. It will bring you to this screen. EVM. Name. What do I want to name it? Greek is awesome. Symbol. GRK. Decimals. They didn't even do the standard 18, which is better because it goes deeper and it optimizes for gas. They did 9. So we'll do 9. And look at this. Total supply. They did 10 million. And let's say they did, buyback baby token. Select router exchange. So they have reward token, buyback fee. They put all this stuff in. Now, they didn't knowingly, fork. But what they did do is they created something that they couldn't change code, do anything. They just created the token and then they launched it. This is very, very bad for you, the holder. Buyback fee percentage, reward token, liquidity. Like, this is the problem. And it goes straight on Pink Sale. They rushed it in a matter of hours. This is not good. Just because you can create tokens on here using this token creator for 0.4 BNB doesn't mean you should. There is a reason why developers are in, Solidity is done, and things are optimized. Now, he doesn't have a great token figured out or optimized yet on BSC, and now he wants to go over and do the same thing on ARB. And if we go up, ARB is right there. So he's just going to keep going down the list and keep doing these tokens. That is what is happening. Now, you can call me a liar, but it's all right here, and you admitted to this. Now, please, I am just saying this because I want you to get it right. And on top of that, many holders are still without their tokens, and you're already expanding. And just so you know, it's going to take you a long time to pay back, and you know that. So these look bad. They look like cash grabs, and some people are seeing through it. I'm here looking out for people. I'm not telling lies. You know what? I'm probably going to be banned fully. Nobody in this community is going to want to speak to me. They're going to be like, oh, why is he doing this? Because it's out there, and it needs to be shown. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I don't know what to tell you. Take care.